The Chargers got dominated by the Broncos, and a big reason for that was Vance Joseph's defense. Specifically, how he blitzes his players. I mean, he had the Chargers offensive line in a blender just about this entire game. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to pull up the film to back it up. So make sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy this content, man. It helps me out so much. And now, let's get into this film. Tough to watch as a Chargers fan. Now, this is a really good example of the Broncos defense just out-coaching the Chargers offense. We're going to see this protection slide to the left because we're trying to pick up this defensive back blitzing, and we're going to take this running back and we're going to slide him all the way to this right side because we're also anticipating this linebacker blitzing. And then we also have the middle linebacker blitzing as well. They all know that this is happening, but what Jamaree is expecting right here is he's expecting this linebacker to blitz this side of the A gap, and he's expecting Will Clapp to go over here to pick up the linebacker. Instead, it's actually the defensive lineman that goes to this gap, and then the linebacker goes to his gap, so he completely misses that assignment, and Trey Pipkins is too slow to get there, and we just have Alex Singleton going all the way straight down the pipeline to Justin Herbert, and he's able to get this sack right there. You can see the Chargers thought they knew what was going on. They thought they had everyone accounted for, but with that little bit of an adjustment by this Broncos defense to put Zach Allen over here and then have your linebacker Alex Singleton go into that other hole, it just confused the entire protection, and it resulted in immediate pressure and a sack on Justin Herbert. Now here we're just going to have a missed opportunity by Justin Herbert. Right here at the top of the screen, we got Gerald Everett just running a hook route over the middle, and our other tight end, Donald Parham, right here is going to do a crosser over the middle. This is creating a lot of traffic for these Broncos defensive backs, and everyone is focused on this man underneath. The safety has to travel with Donald Parham, vacating this area of the field, and there's so much going on right here that these guys are all focused on Gerald Everett and Austin Ekeler. It leaves Quentin Johnston behind these two linebackers, and that ball is just missed, man. That is a wide open Quentin Johnston for a touchdown. You can see he's jumping up to try to get it. The ball hits the crossbar, man. That should be at least 2 points for Justin Herbert. Another missed opportunity, man. This time it's on 4th down, and you're going to see how much attention Keenan Allen attracts right here, going up, curling right there, and this safety coming up. I believe that's Kareem Jackson. Or no, that's Patrick Surtain coming up and vacating this area of the field for Gerald Everett to go through with his man trailing, and he jumps up, gets 2 hands on the ball, doesn't come down with it. So you would think that's on Gerald Everett, but I'm actually going to be a little bit picky here, and I'm going to say this is on Justin Herbert because this throw should be way out in front of him. Instead, he's going with his momentum, and he has to turn back around and try to get that ball with this defender in his face. That's a tough catch. You can argue he could make that. Travis Kelce would have made that, but you've got to give your man a better shot with a better throw. And another missed throw, man. This is Justin Herbert doing a play action and then bootlegging all the way back over here, getting away from all of this pressure because we don't trust this Chargers offensive line against this Broncos defense. And look at Alex Singleton. He just gets lost in space right here and lets Keenan Allen get behind him, with Patrick Surtain obviously expecting inside help. He is trailing on this play, and this ball should be a huge pickup to Keenan Allen, and it looks like he just dropped it. But if we look closely, we can see Justin Herbert throws this one just a tad too far. You can see it taps his fingertips. He wasn't able to get that one, just a bit too high, man. This is another blitz for the Broncos. This time it's Josey Jewell coming on the blitz, and this one just affects Justin Herbert and his decision-making and his timing on this throw. You can see he has to roll out to the right side because Jonathan Cooper is coming, and now he has to plant his feet. Look, Keenan Allen is wide open. He can throw this ball, but he decides not to, starts scrambling, moving up in the pocket. He can still make this throw, still make it. He can still make it. And now he throws the ball, but this time it's to Alex Erickson. I believe that's Alex Erickson over the middle, and it's just a bad throw. You can see he had Keenan Allen this whole way, and he just doesn't look for him, and then goes for the man who is running a crosser over the middle of the field and just misses him. It's because the pressure affected his entire rhythm on this play, and it's a good stunt move by Jonathan Cooper and Josey Jewell on this play to completely disrupt what Justin Herbert is doing. So what we have right here is we're going to have Baron Browning and Zach Allen just completely crash the center, guard, and the tackle on this right side of the offensive line on this play. And we're going to have Nik Bonitto, our outside linebacker, loop all the way around to the outside shoulder of the left tackle because we have Jonathan Cooper crashing the tackle and the guard on this play. But you can see before Nik Bonitto even gets there, Baron Browning got home. He goes, splits between the right tackle and the right guard and gets right into Justin Herbert's face. He's able to throw this ball batted in the air, and Jonathan Cooper is right there to get the interception, man. This is really good team blitzing. Everyone executed it really well on the Broncos. And Justin Herbert, man, this one sucks because you stood in the face of the blitz, you threw this ball, it would have been completed to Keenan Allen, but it's intercepted instead. Now, I don't want you guys to think that Justin Herbert is a bad quarterback, okay? He's still really good. Look at him going through his reads, top of the screen. I don't like it. Look over the middle. Okay, that's my second read. Look over here, my third read. Go back to my second read to Gerald Everett, and you throw this ball. Look at the accuracy and the timing of this one. Perfectly to Gerald Everett, Josey Jewell. Really good effort right there. If I'm a Broncos fan, I'm just saying, hey, you did the best that you could. That's just a perfect throw. Another blitz by the Broncos. This time it's going to be a cornerback blitz. This is Jaquan McMillian. He's been looking really good for the Broncos lately. And as you can see, Keenan Allen is pointing this one out. But Justin Herbert follows through with this play action. And now he gets in that last step of the drop. He's looking downfield, and Rashawn Slater is not quick enough to pick him up. And that's just a sack on Justin Herbert. And look at Keenan Allen downfield. He is wide open, man. That's not college football open, but that is definitely NFL open. And as you can see, Rashawn Slater is too focused on this defensive lineman. He crashes into the left guard, and now he's got his eyes out here. He's just not fast enough to go out and pick him up, man. We've seen the foot speed of Rashawn Slater kind of decline this year, and I think it's because of that ankle injury that he has. I don't know. Now, I could be crazy here, but I think this play is an example of Justin Herbert being affected by the blitz at this point in the game. As you can see, it's just a two-man front, and then we're going to have this linebacker come in on the blitz from, way out in the second level. And Justin Herbert throws this ball. As soon as he comes in, boom, he decides to throw this ball, and it's over the middle to Keenan Allen. Boom, bang, bang play. That's not a good throw, and he can't catch the ball. Now, what he should have done is see that this linebacker is getting sucked up on the shallow route. Keenan Allen is attracting all this attention, and I know that I have this route developing behind him to Alex Erickson, who's got all of this space because, like I said, these two linebackers are focused on Keenan Allen. It creates all of this space behind him. If he just waited and threw that ball, because look at this protection. Two-man rush. I think he feels this guy coming on the blitz, and he's just instinctively thinking, I got to get rid of the ball. And he throws it to Keenan Allen, the only one he can throw to at that point. But as you can see, he was protected perfectly fine. Just got to hold on to that ball and make the decision to throw it behind him to Alex Erickson on this play. Here we go with another blitz look. It looks like we're bringing 7 guys on this play, but we're really just bringing the linebacker. And Justin Simmons is going to go back into zone coverage, as well as Drew Sanders from Arkansas, the rookie out there. Alex Singleton is going to go right through this gap because we slid this coverage. We slid the protection, rather, to the left side to pick up this man who might be coming on the blitz. He's not coming. Joshua Kelly, his assignment is now Alex Singleton and only Alex Singleton, and he just hits him, and Alex Singleton is still coming and gets the sack on Justin Herbert. Now look at this point right here. He can't throw this to anybody. He's still not even in the last step of his drop, and he's already getting hit and being brought down by 3 Broncos defenders right now. Again, man, it's Jaquan McMillian from his cornerback spot blitzing really well. What we're going to do here is drop this down lineman up into zone coverage, and we're going to blitz our linebacker, Josey Jewell, and Jaquan McMillian onto these 3 offensive linemen. We're going to create a 4-on-3 matchup because we dropped this guy, and Rashawn Slater has no one to block now. And we're just going to put the right guard, Jamaree Salyer, in conflict. He has to pick one of these guys. He picks Jaquan McMillian, and that leaves Josey Jewell wide open in a rushing lane to get Justin Herbert, man. That's just really good coaching, really good designed blitz by the Broncos. Look at it in real speed, and it's just so instant and so fast. what can Justin Herbert do on this play? Now here we go. From this look, it looks like we could have both these linebackers blitzing and this cornerback blitzing right here, PJ Locke. Instead, Baron Browning and PJ Locke go back, as well as Josey Jewell. And it's just going to be a 4-man rush. And oh my God, Jaquan McMillian from the right side. Boom! Smacks Easton Stick. That should be a sack fumble in my opinion. They just ruled that as a sack, or as an incomplete pass rather. Again, we're just going to drop the strong side linebacker into coverage, and that's going to create a bad matchup on the right side of the offensive line. This time, these two linemen are taking up the right guard and right tackle, and Justin Simmons just goes straight through and boom, gets that sack fumble on Easton Stick. Austin Ekeler is there to pick it up. And I'm going to be honest with you, Austin Ekeler goes up to pick up the inside linebacker on this play. I think that was his correct assignment, but obviously it should have been changed to understand that we have this blitz coming on the backside rather than the strong side where they're dropping the linebacker. Denver just does a really nice job of disguising what they're doing, and you don't know for sure who is coming and who's dropping back. Again, this is the same exact blitz concept. We have Patrick Surtain and PJ Locke coming in off this top side, and on the bottom, Baron Browning on the strong side. He's just gonna drop back into zone coverage, and look at how fast this blitz comes right into Easton Stick. Boom! Sacked, and he loses the ball yet again, and the Broncos pick this one up this time, and that basically ends the game. But look at the top of the screen, because if you throw into this blitz, nobody is there to guard Quentin Johnston. That would be a touchdown. That is another freaking missed opportunity for the Chargers. If Justin Herbert's in this game, maybe he hits that. But man, this blitz would mess with any quarterback. So that is the Broncos defense against the Chargers offense. And that is the same defense, by the way, that led up 70 points to the Dolphins. They look pretty freaking good late in the season. And honestly, I'm going to say Broncos are probably going to make the playoffs. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did not see my video yesterday, I actually did a live stream on the Bleacher Report, so you can check that out right here. Thanks for watching.